Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dood Brewing. Today, once again, we're not brewing. I'm just coming back off a medical thing, don't worry, I'm fine. But we'll get back to brewing. I need to brew a stout, I need to brew an IPA, and I just need to brew. So that's coming soon. Stay tuned. But today, we're going to go back in time to a video, or to a clip, I should say, that I forgot to do anything with. So it was a couple weeks ago. But it's a tasting of the light lager revision. So we'll put that in, enjoy that footage. A little kegging, time-lapse action. Also, I forgot to give you guys a Bernard update. The baby bird that I saved. It's because there isn't really anything exciting to report. I kind of forgot about Bernard for a couple days. And then when I checked, he wasn't in the nest. So let's just assume that Bernard is off crapping on my cars or something and having a great bird life. Because we all know nature is pretty hardcore. So let's just think that Bernard's awesome. Okay? That's your Bernard update. Which wasn't really that much of an update, but some people were asking for it, so there it is. So let's get into sending you guys back in time. Check out this exciting whatever. Enjoy. Today we're tasting the light lager. And then we're kegging the light lager, the new revision. So, let's just get into it. Let's see what this thing tastes like. Been fermenting it under pressure for like 2 weeks. It's been cold crashed for like 3 days. Time to see what we end up with. Hopefully it's pretty much ready to go right now. We'll use our little twisty sampler thingy. Color looks right. Wait for the plane to finish flying over. Some little bits in it. It's to be expected from the first pull. Already the head looks better. Looks denser. Smells just like before. Still has that really light, grainy citrus nose. Let's see if it tastes the same. That head, though, much better. Yeah. Same taste. Nice, clean, smooth, crisp, dry finishing with that light grainy citrus in the flavor too. Perfect summertime crusher right here. We're coming up on the 4th of July tomorrow. So because I fermented this under pressure, it's going to be ready to go, ready to drink. I think it'll only get a little bit better sitting on serving pressure, but it's drinking just fine right now. So it looks like that 6% Carafoam paid off. Yeah, we'll burn through the whole keg though and just see how it pours and see how it acts, but I'm glad it didn't mess with the flavor, didn't mess with the mouth feel. Yeah, it just seems like I mean, it's one pour and it could be, you know, I'm just thinking very optimistically, but so far, first one seems good. Like before, I wasn't even getting that lingering, you know, that little bit of just the slight film across the top of lingering head. I wasn't getting that before. It was just, it was gone. So even if that's, I mean, that's all, I mean, I like it. It's good. Yeah. So let's get to kegging. We'll time lapse that because you guys know about kegging. Plus, there seems to be like an air show going on or something over my house right now. So, if you guys have any like kegging questions, throw them in the comments and I'll try to address them in the future. But let's get this time lapse going. You're not. You're stuck.
I have to crawl.
Okay. All right, folks, we got beer mail from none other than Matt from Irondale Brewing. Sent me some goods to try out, so I figured I might as well taste it right here in front of all you folks. Semi-hazy IPA. I'll put a link. He did a brewing video. I'll link it in the description. All right, let's get into it. Also, this is Gam Dudes right over here on the couch watching the performance. Let's see if we can hear a hiss. There's a little hiss in there. It smells delicious. It's not gushing, so that's a plus. Looks like the carbonation is, it's there. Just didn't present with like a giant head or anything, but that could have been because of my pour. But we got some haze there. It's definitely not like the super milky, thick orange juice haze, but it's hazy. Well, I guess that's why it's semi-hazy. Hey, shut up, peanut gallery.
Well, that's where I thought I might like it.
Shh.
It's not too easy.
Smells, oh, it smells really fruity. Here, get a whiff. What fruits are you getting in that? You're probably all contaminated with other beer smells.
Yeah.
I'm getting like citrus, melon. I don't remember what hops he used in this, but just on the nose, really citrusy, melon, almost like a citrus cantaloupe mix. Smells good though. All right. Looks good, smells good. Let's go in for a taste. It's really smooth. I suck at this. So it has like just a little hop bitterness right up front that like kind of fades right away. Like a grapefruit citrus kind of bitterness. It's light though, and it fades like instantly, which gives it like this really smooth finish. I think it could use a little bit more carbonation. It's coming across a little, like, it could use just a little more spritz, I think, from the carbonation, but it's still good. Do you want to taste it? See what I mean about the bitterness, and it kind of like goes away immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got some malt. I mean, it's got a little bit of malt,
That's what I mean,
little malt to balance. Let's see if there's any more haze that we left in the bottom. Look at that, it looks a little better. I don't think there wasn't much dragage in the bottom of that bottle. This head right here is nice, and it's sticking around decently. Nice, really white, dense bubbles. Nice. But yeah, it's a good beer. Really good beer. You can send me more if you want, Matt. I'm pretty sure this was your first attempt at it. I think you were talking about maybe doing it again, but this is a good beer. In the flavor, we've got citrus, maybe a little bit of that melon from the nose, but the grapefruit, citrus, bitterness, and a little bit of maltiness that's balancing it out. And then the mouthfeel is on the thinner side. Not dry, just kind of thin. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to speculate. It's a good beer. If you like it, then it's perfect. YouTube for one, right there. Guess I could just tell him that. But yeah, that's the tasting of the semi-hazy. The semi-hazy from Irondale Brewing. On to the next thing. Also, I might put this in somewhere, but since I was kind of talking about the audio, I already talked about it in another video, so it's kind of out of place, but bear with me. So anyways, I got the DJI microphone action, and I found another cool little hack thing. Not really, but I like it. So I'm going to share it with you, and I don't remember what video I saw it on. This is not an original idea. If I can find the video, I'll link it in the description, but it's basically just this. And that is like, because I have the luscious beard going, I can't clip it like up here with the clip because my beard like rustles on it. And then I use the magnet thing, you know, to clip it on my shirt, but it pulls on my shirt. But I found this trick. So let's see if I can do this without messing up the sound. I found this video that talked about this little thing for the Insta360 Mini, I think it is. So you can put the camera, it magnetizes to your chest. Just get that. I'll put a link where I found it on Amazon. Sorry if that click was really loud. But then it's not pulling on the shirt. It's kind of like necklace action. Because I was going to do the lav mic, which I did get. The Power DYs. But then it's like the same deal. Unless I'm wearing like a button-up shirt or something, I'd have to do it up here. So I'm learning. I'm still a noob at all this sound and video stuff. But anyways, that's the little sound hack thing, if anyone cares. Back to the show. And by show, I mean drinking. All right, folks, welcome back from that exciting whatever I just put together for you. Probably tastings and whatnot, and kegging stuff. Speaking of kegging, I'm about to be kegging up the old Lairpinwiesen. You remember that from a couple videos ago? So we're gonna be kegging that up. I won't bore you with another kegging time lapse. But I will tell you this. I already did this before and I messed up the recording, so I'm going to quickly go over what I do. I normally keg, ooh, that was probably really loud, into the old Sankey keg because it's just way easier to clean. That probably doesn't make sense to you guys, but it's way easier for me to clean because I've got a pro brewer buddy that just kind of like slips it into his cleaning rotation. So anyways, I'll also keg into the ball lock, pin lock, all that stuff. But right now we're going into Sankey. So after I get them back from cleaning, they're purged, full of CO2, and they have just a wee bit of sanitizer in them still. So I'll just take a coupler that has the ball lock adapters on it. Just go ahead and tap that, hold it upside down, and just pull the PRV upside down and get that last little bit of sanitizer out of there, which would probably do absolutely nothing if it was still in there, but I figured, why not? Sometimes it seems like there's a decent amount in there, which is probably just, it seems like there is more than there is, but, well, there is exactly how much there is. But, anyways, that's the procedure. Slightly messy. So there's not really much in either one of these. And also what I do is I'm filling off of the uni tanks. You guys know that. I go by weight. So I'll put the keg on the scale, and then I'll tear the scale, and then I'll put 41 pounds of beer in it. And then that'll fill up the 2 kegs, and then some. If I have any left over, I'll throw it in another keg and just have it on the beer engine right quick. So that's what I do for kegging. I'm getting sticker exchange requests, which is cool. So keep those coming. Join BrewTubers. That's what we're about to get into, this tasting of the experiment beer, the strawberry wheat, strawberry different ways. We're just waiting on one flipping person to turn in their beers. I'm not going to say who it is, but one guy is holding up everything from us getting into this tasting sesh. So that's coming up. Yeah, and then we'll be brewing soon. So if you're not into all this hodgepodge, blabbermouth stuff, I get it. But the brewing is coming. Probably the stout, because I need to put something in my barrel. But maybe the IPA. I don't know. Maybe both. I mean, we can do both. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. So support your local brew pub. Support your local homebrew shop, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.